Hey guys, Third and Still Gaming here with yet another video. On today's video, I would like to talk more about Gotham Knights and where do we go from here. So Gotham Knights has been out for a few weeks now, and you've probably, if you are one of the people playing the game and not crapping on the game, you've probably beaten the main story, you've gone through New Game Plus, you have now gotten, your pieces of gear with 4 mod slots on there. Maybe you're still looking for pieces. I'm still looking for pieces. Maybe you've done completely 100% of the game. You got all the batarangs, the pictures, the landmarks, and whatnot. Maybe you're an achievement hunter. You've done all these things. Now what are you doing? Well, at this point, you're probably just waiting for Heroic Assault. And Heroic Assault might be that thing that might keep you coming back every single day, every single week. But going forward, what is their plan? What is WB Montreal's plan overall? Now, right now they're in fixing mode, right? They've come out with a couple of patches. They fixed a lot of issues with stability and crashes and minor little bugs here and there, and a lot of the frame rate issues that are happening on PC and console. So it's getting in a better place. But what do they do after this? Now, a lot of us have been conditioned or trained, I would say, for live service games. And this is not a live service game. So a lot of people that are playing the games right now are looking to this, well, I love the game so much, I want it to continue. I want the next update to come out and the story update to come out. And I think we have to kind of lower our expectations just a little bit because this is not a live service game. Now, they did say in an article a while ago that they were going to be free and paid DLC down the road, or they're going to support it for the first year. But as of right now, Heroic Assault is the tempo setter, right? When we get Heroic Assault, if it's good or bad, this is what we have to keep us going until at least the end of the year. If not, I would say going into the springtime, because once Heroic Assault comes out at the end of November, it's the beginning of December, the devs are going to take a break. It's the holiday season. They usually take breaks. They'll come back like the first or second week of January, and then they'll come back in February, and maybe at that point, maybe we get another, a Twitter post or some sort of update from WB Montreal saying, hey, we have something else coming out, probably March time or May time. Now, again, this is not a live service game, so they don't have to support this and keep making stories or whatnot, but what would you like to see them do? Maybe in the background, again, whatever I say here doesn't mean they already have it or they're going to do it or they're going to listen to us in any way, shape, or form. But the conversation is, you played the game, you beat the game, now you're waiting for more content for the game. So what type of content would you like as a player that likes this game? Once the Heroic Assault, the 30 Floors things comes out, what type of content would you like? Would you like more case files? Would you pay for the case files individually? Would you pay them in a pack worth? Would you like different types of game modes? Would you like more things to be put into the open world where you can continuously do the premeditated, I should say, crimes inside the city? Now, one of the ideas that I had was, if you sell case files, okay, paid DLC, sort of like a Borderlands, sort of like, any other type of game that's paying, even Outriders, which is not a live service game, but still supporting their game. After a year after it came out, they had a DLC. What could they do? One of the things I said was they could put case files in. So if you had the Riddler or Two-Face or Bane and you sell them in like 2 to 3 packs of case files, you don't really have to have a cinematic feel to them. You could have just more of a audio file, sort of like what the Division does for manhunts. Now, manhunts are pretty decent, but at the same time, they're missing something. I feel like they could have just a little bit more grounded type of stuff inside. And I feel like the case files are the perfect opportunity to add to this game going forward. Once the case files come out, if you're a person that doesn't pick up the expansion, let's say, for instance, you don't pick up the Two-Face, Bane, and Riddler pack that I just created up in my head, then you would only get the Harley Quinn, Mr. Freeze, and Clayface from the main game. And if you're a person that does buy the DLC, you would now have the opportunity in the open world. Once you complete the case files, they would be able to appear inside the open world. So if you do the premeditated crimes, then you would do, let's say, like 3 high-level ones, and all depending on who those high-level ones were, then the villain would show up somewhere on the map, and then you would have a boss fight, which would then drop a chance for different type of gear, maybe a different type of suit, cosmetic-wise, something along the lines of those things. Again, this is not a looter per se, like a Destiny or Division or any other type of looter, but this is also not a live service game. But I feel like they could push a little bit of content into this game and keep it going. Now, is this a game that you're going to play once you beat it and do 100%? Sure, the small percentage of players out there might play this game for hundreds of thousands of hours because they just enjoy the repetition of it. Now, for everybody else, you're just going to put the game down and wait for more content to come out. Now, if that content is new heroes, new villains, new story, new whatever, that's the way I think WB Montreal could do this. Now, again, they could be working on other games, they could be doing other things, but I really think they should really hone down on the case files in this. They've set themselves up perfectly, and they can also implement those case files villain-wise and add them to the open world so we have more boss fights. Now, I really like the case files, but at the same time, once you're done with them, you don't get to fight those villains anymore, and you're just doing the mini bosses type of stuff. You could do the man-bat on top of the building still in the open world. You could do the little mini bosses for the watch or for the challenges or whatever. But I really think they need to implement the big bosses inside the world. And maybe this is stuff they have going on, or maybe they're just going to keep adding different game modes like Heroic Assault in the future. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments section down below. Do you think they should add more case files? Do you think they should add more physical DLC as far as story-based stuff with cutscenes and whatnot? Or do you think they should just do the different types of game modes like Heroic Assault coming out? Let me know in the comment section down below. If you like these type of videos, please make sure you share, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.